Another thing that's really hard to figure out what's going on is with David Lee Roth, who we just don't know where Dave is at these days in any way, shape, or form. Various allegations about him being the one holding up Van Halen tribute activity, allegedly. Who knows? I heard that. Read between the lines in the last interview Wolf did with Rolling Stone. You can read into that. Then Roth, of course, was on tour with Kiss, didn't continue with Kiss. Vegas residency, canceled the Vegas residency, dropped a couple songs from this long done record with John 5 acoustically. So just floats like 3-4 songs out there on YouTube, but no follow-up on that. And now the latest thing that's been going on is David Lee Roth re-recording songs from Van Halen with his own band. First one that came out was a couple weeks ago, a re-record of Panama. Today, a re-record of Ain't Talking About Love. Sounds fine. It's clearly not Van Halen. It's clearly 1978 or 1984, but sounds good. Dave sounds good. All we know about this, and I took this from Blabbermouth because I did not see an official release on this in any other way, and they were the only ones I saw posting it, but apparently Dave has done 14 songs. He went in and played them all live at Henson Studios, which was formerly A&M Studios, legendary studio in LA that I've been to. It's produced tons of huge records. He went in there live. He's made a point to tell everybody the vocals are 100% live, no studio tricks, no auto-tune. I guess that's just to show people that he can indeed sing this stuff. And look, with technology today, you can go in the studio and make, you can make me sound like Pavarotti, for God's sakes. So the fact that Dave revealed that is interesting and good. But he says that he went in and knocked out like 14 songs live to tape, and that was it. So apparently, there's going to be 12 more of these songs coming down the pike. So far, we've got Panama, and Today Ain't Talking About Love. And this music was recorded, these re-records were done back in May, and the guitarist on them is not John 5, it's Al Estrada. And Al was the guitar player in the latest version of David Lee Roth's band. When they played the residency at House of Blues, the original one, not the second leg that was canceled, and when he was out opening for Kiss, Al was the guitarist. So they were basically done with his last live band, went into Henson, knocked them out one day, live to tape, and now starting to put them out. To what end? We have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if this is to grease the wheels for him coming back again, playing shows with his solo band. I also don't know if maybe these were done in an attempt to use in place of the Van Halen originals on commercials and in movies. I've talked about this often. Most bands go in and re-record some of their biggest songs to own the master of that performance, because you can then take it to, say Campbell Soup or HP Computers or iPhone, Apple comes to you and say you're using Van Halen as the example, and say the new iPhone wants to use a campaign where they want to use Jump by Van Halen. And who knows, some goofy commercial, somebody's jumping over an iPhone, right? They want to use Jump. Well, if you want to access that as the ad agency, you've got to go to Warner Brothers. You've got to go to whoever controls that song, controls the master recording, controls the publishing, and make a deal. But if you wanted to get David Lee Roth singing Jump that sounds almost exactly the same, but really isn't. But who cares? You're only using 30 seconds with a voiceover over it. You can get it for a fraction of the cost by buying the re-record. And for the artist, the incentive is they make way more of the money because it's their master recording. It's been going on for a long time. It's the reason why almost everybody in a major band has done re-records. Some have actually put them out as records and tried to tell you they're better than the originals, which 99% of the time they're not. But it's like, hey, we might as well throw them out there. The real reason it's done is for placement. Commercials, TV shows, movies, sporting events. If you can sell your version that you own, you're going to make way more money and you can cut a deal, and it's preferential for the ad agency because they don't usually have to pay nearly as much, and more goes to the artist. Def Leppard has done it. Kiss has done it. Tons of bands have done it. Rat did it. If you remember when the Round and Round was used in that Geico commercial, that was clearly a re-record. If you really know the song and know the artist, you can really pick them out because they feel different. They sound different because they're new recordings. So anyway, I don't know what the motivation is behind Roth doing all this. It wouldn't, the one thing you can say is nothing. Nothing would surprise you at this point from him. He could announce a full tour. He could announce he's retired. He could announce he's going to be an EMT worker. He can announce he's going to go climb a mountain in Fuji, or he could announce he's going to go back to living in Japan and being a sumo wrestler. Anything is possible with Roth. We just do not know what the next move is going to be, but he continues to float these little nuggets out there, and we just don't know what the end game is. Only Dave knows, if he knows. Who knows?